What's up, Zhu Zhu fans? It's Zhu Zhu here. As a thank you for getting the Zhu Zhu YouTube channel to over 500 subscribers, today we have another really special unboxing for you guys. You guys enjoyed the first really special unboxing video, so now it's time for a sequel. Today we are getting a total of 16 Zhu Zhus, and several of them are rare. So without further ado, let's open up some Zhu Zhu pets. Before we begin the video, let me tell you, there's a lot to see here. So if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so I can continue posting new content. Today we have not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 Zhu Zhu pet packages to open. So let's go ahead and start off with this one. Inside here, let's take open this plastic bag. And we have Josie. Nice condition Josie. Oh, and she came with an interesting motor here, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and move on to our next package, which is this one. I already opened this box already. So inside here, we have a bag of 3 new Zhu Zhu pet related items. We have, I think this one's called Palooa. Yeah, Palooa, Toodles, with the tag still original. That's nice. Palooa also has the tag still original, and Josie too. And we have this Furry Frenzy here. I think it's like a tabby cat or something like that, Furry Frenzy. Next, we are gonna open this box right here. And we have another bag. Inside here, we have a Mitzi Mo, second one in the collection, by the way, with the tag still original. And we have a rare Zhu Zhu puppy. This is Star. I like how pink Star is, so that's really nice. Now it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. The big box. And we're going to get to the small box later because that's going to be one of the last rare things we could get in there. So let's go ahead and cut this box open. Take this newspaper wrapping out of the way. And inside here, we have Jinx, brand new in box. Chunk, new in box. Looks like it's already started opening a bit. Diesel, new in box. In the Series 5 package. Snickler Fritz. This is the last Zhu Zhu pet I need for Series 8. So this would complete the Series 8 collection. Mr. Squiggles, new in box, with the please keep toy away from hair tag on the front. It's really nice. We have Nugget, new in box. Also has the hair tag on it. We have Pumpkin, new in box. This is going to be my second pumpkin in my collection right now, with the Quest for Zoo promo. Marmy, new in box, with the Quest for Zoo promo. Looks like this one's already starting to be opened. This one's been partially opened. And last, but certainly not least, in this big package, we have Toodles, new in box. I've been hoping to get this Zhu Zhu pet for a long time, and now I will be able to open it. And it also comes with a Quest for Zoo promo card. You still have one more package left. And it is going to be Friday, new in box. So yeah, also with the Quest for Zoo promo. So that's really nice. I think I've gotten Peanut and Baboose from eBay with the Quest for Zoo promos, and they came with some really cool sound. These are the 10 new Zhu Zhu pets. Actually, this is 16. Yeah, 5, 10, yep, 16 new Zhu Zhu pet related items. That's a Furry Frenzy. So 15 Zhu Zhu pets and 1 Furry Frenzy. And I think we're going to unbox some of these later on in the video. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox the new unboxed Zoos. Alright, now it's time for some Zhu Zhu pet package removal and testing. Let's go ahead and begin here with Mr. Squiggles. This package here, decent, it's in decent shape, but we're gonna go ahead, tear him open, see if he works, does all that stuff. What I like to do is to reveal the sound after he's out of the box. Okay, included in this package is the Zhu Zhu Pet Instruction Guide. We don't have a collector's guide in here, interestingly enough. And these are twisty ties, meaning we're gonna have to open this bottom part of the box in a very interesting way. Back when I unboxed Fluffy, I had to do this same thing, so you're gonna have to try this out here. We might reveal what sounds he has as well, or not. He might be out of battery since the batteries were in there for probably a really long time. Twisty ties have been removed. Now we're gonna have to cut them. Oh, right here are two of these extra things. Now we are gonna have to cut them. All right, we're gonna go ahead and screw them open, and we might reveal what sounds he has in the process, so that way we could get these. Oh, actually, maybe we can get these out without screwing it. Okay, screws open, so we could go ahead and remove these things. You might need to take out these batteries, because they're starting to get corroded a bit. All right, we may need to do some corrosion clean out here, because this is definitely not good for new unboxed zoos. All right, we're gonna need to use something else to get this out because... Okay, so unfortunately, we might not be able to get Mr. Squiggles working after all, because the batteries have corroded so badly that it actually pulled out the spring. Well, guess we all know what that means. We're gonna have to put them in for repair. See if we can get... I bet this is repairable, but I might have to do some soldering in and some fixing. We have some Zhu Zhu pet people that might be able to fix that, but yikes. Okay, so I don't think I can remove this spring from the battery at this point. It's literally just rusted and it's stuck on there. All right, I think I might just put Mr. Squiggles back in the box at this point. I did remove some of the things so I could take him out easily, but yeah. That was a very unfortunate start to the testing process. Let's hope Chunk is a bit different than that. So let's go ahead and open this guy up and we'll get moving on that. All right, so inside this package, we have the Zhu Zhu Pet Owner's Manual, again, and Chunk. No collector's guide for this one. Unfortunately, this Chunk did not come with an ear tag, believe it or not. So that isn't really too good. This Chunk did come with a butt tag though. So that's nice. We're gonna go ahead and see if Chunk makes sounds. Okay, of course he does not because he has been opened since 2009 or whatever the heck they were released. What just detached from the Zhu Zhu Pet? What is this? Okay, the screws look to be in better condition though. And so are the batteries. They're not as bad as Mr. Squiggles' but yeah, this one's already got a little bit of rust on it. That screw's a bit rusty as well, so it's not a good start with the Zhu Zhu Pet, but it looks like we'll be able to test it. Unlike Mr. Squiggles, we don't really have any AAA batteries, so that means I'm gonna have to go to the store to get some. Okay, so that looks like the motor is not going to be running very well, sadly. This motor problem is fixable, by the way, but I haven't even tested that with Mr. Squiggles because I can't even test Mr. Squiggles anyway because of the stupid spring problem. Well, let's go ahead and see how his motor's doing. Okay, his motor appears to be in better condition. All right, that'll be it for Chunk. Next up on the list is Nugget. Now, Nugget's packaging is actually really interesting. Instead of a cardboard thing dividing it, the box is covered in plastic. So let's go ahead and cut her open and see if we can test her. Inside this package here, we have this background for this Zhu Zhu here. We have The instruction manual for Nugget bent in a weird way for whatever reason. And it is really easy to get Nugget out of here because it's just plastic. All right, now let's go ahead and see if Nugget makes sound. Okay, we have a working Nugget here. Unfortunately, the motor is not in good shape, sadly. Let's see if her motor actually runs. I mean, it's not going to move, but we're going to have to see if it connects to the motor. Okay, so it does run, so we could go ahead and fix this motor problem. I'm going to have to do some research on how to do that, though, but at least her batteries are working. We might need to change them soon, since these were the exact same batteries that were in the box for a while. Cool that this Nugget's still running, though. We could probably go ahead and remove this. Please keep toy away from here. Okay, this is actually... pretty hard sticker to get off. Okay, at least her buttons are working. It's good that we have a working Nugget. Let's put Nugget back inside this packaging, and because I want to do that. And move on to the next Zhu Zhu pet. Next up in the unboxing list, we have Jinx. Now let's go ahead and open Jinx up and see if we can get him to work. Got one side open. Now what we need to do is to cut open these tapes. I think this is how most Zhu Zhu pets are open nowadays. You might see what this Jinx's sounds are in the process of opening this. Crap, I'm gonna have to use the scissors to cut this off. My fingernails are not cooperating with me. Hold up. This Jinx has stinker sounds? Are you serious right now? Okay, that is crazy. Okay, that caught me off guard. I mean, seriously. Thanks a lot, Thumb, for messing up that reveal. And a crazy reveal for that matter. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a pretty good highlight there. Anyways, inside the box is the Zhu Zhu Pet Owner's Manual. We have the Collector's Guide, which looks like this. This is the older Collector's Guide here. Now, these twisty ties are actually easier to cut, and this is how most Zhu Zhu Pets are unboxed, so that's good. Oh, and we didn't even need to cut these bottom ones. So that's cool. Okay, Jinx's motor feels good. Let's see how he runs. Oh, for goodness sake. I guess the motor doesn't run. That's too bad. But at least we have an interesting Jinx here with a sound variant I did not expect to see. There's Jinx's ear tag. I think I might want to leave this one out of the box, just because he's so interesting and so rare with his sound quality. Now let's go ahead and open up Diesel, and we'll see what sounds he has. Now inside this box, we have a promo for the Zhu Zhu Pets Wild Bunch game. That's interesting. The Zhu Zhu Pets instruction manual. This rare Zhu Zhu Pet Collector's Guide. I think I've only seen this in Series 5 Zhu Zhu Pets. So here's what that looks like. Here's the front. This is the Zhu Zhu Collector's List, the newer one with Chewy. So that's a cool highlight. Actually should have expected that when I unboxed this Diesel, because back when I had my old collection, I unboxed Shamrock, and this is the guide Shamrock came with. Diesel's motor appears to be working. Now, let's remove this ear tag away. Okay, this is a bit hard to remove. I lost a good bit of that hair, but at least it isn't too much. Let's see, does this Diesel make noise? Okay, so it does make noise, and he makes his original sounds. Let's see how he moves. Okay, running a bit low on battery here. It's speeding up. Okay, that's a good motor there. And yeah, that will be it for Diesel. Now let's go ahead and get on with some of our non-inbox Zhu Zhu pets here. Let's see what we have here. Let's go ahead and check out Josie here. Here's Josie. Let's see if she makes noise. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, she does not make noise, and I could definitely see that motor problem. The seller did state that this Josie did have a motor problem, and it's the same motor problem my Moon Mist has. We're gonna have to see if this Josie here, there is a chance this Josie can come with her original sounds, and there's a chance it might come with Shamrock sounds instead. But we'll have to see. These batteries should have enough juice in them, but we're gonna go ahead and see what Josie's sounds are in 3, 2, 1. I was worried this might happen. Shamrock sounds. It's a high-pitched Shamrock sounds though, and it's in the newer sound quality. Did I cut Josie's hair off? Did she look like that from the box? I unboxed her in her back, didn't I? Let me go ahead and check. Because let's see if her motor's actually connected electrically. Oh. Okay, so it is connected, and the back button looks to be a bit crazy right now. That is fixable though, but I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, now I can't even get the go button to have. Oh, there we go. Just have to move it around a bit. I'm not too sure if this is me, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to have a tilt sensor. That might be a problem. Tilt sensor is not working on this model, because I'm pretty sure these Zhu Zhu pets are supposed to have a tilt sensor. Let's go ahead and take Josie's batteries out. And since these are actually good batteries, I'm going to go ahead and test them on the chunk I have. I'm not receiving an electrical signal from chunk over here. I think I might know why. We might need to replace that rusted thing here. That might be the one that's causing the interference. Yeah, that's really too bad. We don't have a functioning chunk or a functioning Mr. Squiggles, which is sad. I do have other Mr. Squiggles and chunks that do function, but we are going to need to get that rust cleaned. All right, next up is Palooa. Okay, so Palooa is not making noise right now, so let's go ahead and get in our battery compartment and see what's the issue. Ah, here's the issue. No batteries. All right, springs look to be in good condition, so we might get a working Palooa here. All right, original voice box. That's nice. Oh, and both of her wheel covers were removed, so we could get replacements for that. Okay, there we go. We have a working Palooa with the original sound chip. So that's nice. There's a brown streak right here on Palooa, which is kind of interesting. Next on the list is Palooa, who does not make noise. Excuse me, that's Toodles. We tested Palooa earlier. All right, screw terminals look good. Okay, that is also the original voice box, I think. All right, let's see if she moves. All right, good functioning motor right now. I think there might be some problems later on, because I think I'm hearing a split gear in there somewhere, but, you know. But yeah, that is Toodles. Next up on the list is Star. Let's go ahead and open Star up and see what... Oh. Okay, that is the sound of a Series 2.5 Zhu Zhu puppy. So I think that might be lilac sounds. That's interesting. Mitzi Mo with lilac sounds, because I heard Lula sounds in there with a altered nose order. So let me go ahead and confirm this statement. Okay, yes. So that is a Mitzi Mo with lilac sounds. Believe it or not. That is interesting. Never expected that Zhu Zhu puppy sound variant on Mitzi Mo. I actually do have another Mitzi Mo with her original sound chips, so that's nice. But there you go. There you go. Let's go ahead and see if she moves. Yeah, it might be a problem. Let's go ahead and check out Star right here and see if she makes noise. All right, this came with batteries and these two are from the same seller. So let's see if she makes noise. I think that is her original voice box. Let's see if she moves. Okay, that is low on battery, so we're gonna have to change that and test her motor sometime later. But at least we have a functioning Star. I think that is her original voice box. Actually, let me go ahead and confirm. Okay, I was actually convinced that this is her original voice box, but unfortunately she came with Sabrina sounds. It's interesting that she came with Sabrina's sounds because her original voice box has Sabrina's sounds, but on the nose order, some of the sounds are different. So that's a really interesting discovery here. But that is, yeah, that's a Star with Sabrina sounds. But let's go ahead and test out this furry frenzy right here. We might need a different screwdriver. Okay. So, this is a working furry frenzy. I'll list the name below. Let's test her out. Oh, okay. Well, we're just going to let her talk for a bit. And now it's time we get into the rare stuff. We already got into the rare stuff with the Zhu Zhu puppies. But now it's time we get into the rare stuff with the Zhu Zhu pets. Next up on the unboxing list is Snickler Fritz. Yeah, that furry frenzy's interested. Yeah, that furry frenzy's gonna talk for a bit. Alright, now that furry frenzy's done talking, we'll take the batteries out of her and unbox Snickler Fritz. Okay, so here's what is inside. We have Snickler Fritz. We have the instruction manual, and we have a Zhu Zhu pet collection map. The best one you could get, even. Check this out. Look how many different Zhu Zhu pets you could get on this map. So that is really nice. Here's Snickler Fritz in all of his glory. He's missing the ear tag, sadly. He does have, oh, or not. Okay. He does have a motor, but it's not functioning. Interesting sticker on there. Never seen that on a Zhu Zhu pet like that before. Nice little touch of Rockstar here. Now let's go ahead and see if he makes noise in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that is Snickler Fritz with the pixelated sound quality. This is what Snickler Fritz usually comes with. So, there you go. Let's see if the motor actually connects. Okay, so it does work. So yeah, that's good. We have a functioning Snickler Fritz here. All right, let's move on to the next Zhu Zhu pet. Okay, you guys, now we're getting on to the good stuff. Let's go ahead and unbox Pumpkin first before we unbox Marmy, because we're doing Series 9 Zhu Zhu pets first, because I want to do Series 10 Zhu Zhu pets last. So let's go ahead and unbox Pumpkin and see what we have. And inside Pumpkin, we have the great Zhu Zhu Pet collector sheet again. I bet we're going to be seeing that multiple times. Zhu Zhu Pet instruction manual. And here is Pumpkin herself. Now about Series 9 and Series 10 Zhu Zhu Pets, more so for Series 9, they are supposed to come with a specific set of sounds, but these guys, they have a ton of sound variants out there on YouTube. It's unbelievable what sounds you could possibly get Pumpkin. If you've checked out my Zhu Zhu Pets number 0, you've seen that my pumpkin has lyric sounds in that video. And if you've watched my Zhu Zhu Pets number 1 or my Zhu Zhu Pets number 2, you'll know that my pumpkin has Roxy sounds, and it's usually what they come with. I've heard these things can also come with Shamrock sounds. They're also pretty common, and they're also pretty common with Jinx's sounds as well. Okay, let's go ahead and see what sounds she has, if she works, of course. Let's see if she works, and we'll see what sounds she has in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this might be amazing. This is bamboo sounds with the non-pixelated sound quality. Oh my gosh, that is insane. I just heard that second sound effect and I literally lit up. Oh my gosh, this might be my current pumpkin now. My main pumpkin. That is so awesome! If you need context as to why I had that reaction, here's something to know about Series 4 and Series 5 Zhu Zhu Pets. As I mentioned in my tips, tricks, and secrets for Zhu Zhu Pets number 1 video, Series 4 and Series 5 Zhu Zhu Pets, that being Cappuccino, Peachy, Jinx, Patches, Diesel, Bamboo, Captain Zoo, and Shamrock, can come with one of few versions of programming. One version has a bit crushed sounding sound quality and has no delays after finishing up the payload for specific environment codes. Another version has a much less big crush sound quality and has delays after finishing up those same environment codes. The former is common in sound chips belonging to Series 5 Zhu Zhu Pets and a bit rare in Series 4 Zoo sound chips. But the latter is common in Series 4 Zoos and incredibly rare in Series 5 Zoos. Bamboo is a Series 5 hamster, and this pumpkin came with Bamboo sound chip with the rare programming and sound quality, which is the less big crushed one. Here's a comparison between sound chips using some of Bamboo's sounds. And that is a quick comparison for Series 4 and Series 5 sound chips. Now let's go back to the testing. I am in shock right now with how amazing this sound is. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. A pumpkin with Bamboo sounds with the older sound quality, or the non-pixelated sound quality. I was thinking I might get that someday, but I was never expecting to see that in a pumpkin. Okay, let's see if this pumpkin works. Okay, so that pumpkin's motor is doing well for now. I think there might be issues later on because I think I'm hearing a split gear in there somewhere. But I don't even care at this point. I'm happy with what I have anyway. Okay, that is flippin' amazing. Can't even believe my eyes right now. Alright, on to Marmy. Now, if you've seen my Zhu Zhu Pets number 0, my Marmy had Nanny Paisley sounds. In my Zhu Zhu Pets number 1 and my Zhu Zhu Pets number 2, my Marmy came with Sweetie sounds.
Marmy was set to be released with Nugget sounds, so those sounds might be common as well.
But yeah, let's go ahead and open this Marmy up and see what sounds she has. Alright, we got Marmy open. So inside here, we have the Zhu Zhu Pet Operation Manual. We have the awesome Zhu Zhu Pet Collection map, which is always great to have. I enjoy having these maps just because of how many different Zhu Zhu Pets you can get. And let's go ahead and get Marmy out. All right, now let's go ahead and see if Marmy works and what sounds she has in 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, so her batteries do need replacement. That might be a problem. One down and one to go. Oh no. Oh man. We have a rusted battery inside this Marmy here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's probably something you don't want to see, because I'm not too sure if any batteries are going to power this thing on. Well, we'll have to see. Yeah, of course she's not going to work because her battery terminals are too rusted to even get a signal. So, okay, so it's not a speaker problem. It's just that the Zhu Zhu pet is not receiving a signal right now. Okay, next up, it's gonna be Friday.
Most Fridays have shamrock sounds, so there is a very high chance that we get her sounds.
Now, the seller did tell me this Friday also did not come with a working speaker, and we could definitely confirm that. So let's go ahead and open up and see what we can do. All right, so here's Friday. Came with the owner's manual and the super awesome collection. It looks like this. Okay, so we are seeing some rusted screws here, which means there might be a chance that the Zhu Zhu pet might not make noise with new batteries inside. And just as I thought, because it looks like some rust did happen, we might need to get some replacement screws or see if we can clean that rust off. But at least we do have a Friday. Now, time for the grand finale. Toodles.
Most Toodleses come with bamboo sounds. Let's see if that's the case here.
All right, so here's Toodles and the Zhu Zhu pet instruction manual and Zhu Zhu pet map here. Now, I'm not too sure if this Toodles is going to work, so considering the other 3 Zhu Zhu pets have had rust in their batteries, but we could give it a try in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this one might also have rust problems. These Zhu Zhu pets were released in 2012, and sometimes the batteries that are in these Zhu Zhu pets can corrode and cause rust damage over time. Okay, so looks like the batteries here aren't causing rust damage, apparently. Yeah, these are perfectly fine springs. Might just be that these batteries are just dead. We might have a chance here on Toodles, people. Let's go ahead and see if Toodles works. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh! This Toodles also came with bamboo sounds with the non-pixelated sound quality. How amazing is that? Oh man. Oh boy, imagine if my Marmy came with those sounds. Or my Friday for that matter. Okay, so we got Pumpkin and Toodles with Bamboo's older sound quality, or non-pixelated sound quality. It might be newer. It might be the newer version. We'll have to see. See if she moves. That's a low-pitched version of that as well. That's really that's really something. We might want to remove the original batteries out of all of the new in-box Zhu Zhu pets just to ensure they don't cause any more damage. And we'll take a look at Marmy and Friday to see if they can be fixed. We might need to replace their screws because they have rust damage. Things are not looking too good for this Friday and this Marmy. But at least all the other Zhu Zhu pets work. Most of them anyway. With that being said, that will be it for the super special unboxing of all of these Zhu Zhu pets here. So, hope you enjoyed that video. Stay tuned for more Zhu Zhu pet related content, and I will see you guys in the next Zootabulous Zhu Zhu pet video.